Text: every year Omni invites their guests and chefs to experience a new part of the world, and this year the focus is on Chile.
Chile in general is the most exciting wine region in the world. They are what California was 20 years ago.
Text: Destination Chile flavors of the world. Jake Pippin, Wines of Chile U.S. Market Manager.
Chilean wine offers familiar varieties like Cabernet Sauvignon, Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, Sauvignon Blanc, but from an entirely unique place. You have such an extreme climate, such a diverse climate within 1,000 miles. You have the driest desert on earth, Patagonia, the Andes Mountains, and all of these factors influence the wine.
Sun shining on a vineyard.
In the last 10 years, 20 years really, Chile has kind of found itself, found its soul, and you're starting to see winemakers go back to older traditions, be it using tinajas, clay pots that are an old method of making wine.
Clay barrels.
And they have so much at their fingertips to work with. Carignan is a grape that is from Spain originally, and it's been in Chile for the last 200 years. And Pais, a grape that has been in Chile for 400 years. As winemakers are discovering the older history of Chile, they're starting to pull these grapes literally out of the woodwork. And now you see winemakers really starting to express their personality, and that has become part of the culture.
That's one of the great things about the wines of Chile is they've grown so much in the past 10, 15 years to be something that is truly unique and special. They're creating their own identity.
Chef Davin Wardinsky.
Just like the winemakers, chefs are starting to explore the older history and the older cuisines of Chile.
Greg Wright, Omni Hotels Executive Chef.
Chileans have a very fresh approach. They let the food speak for itself, not to get too heavy-handed, kind of stay out of the way of the food.
It's just a little bit more seasoned than you will have here in America. But the idea is that when the person takes the first bite, thinks, okay, this is something I've never seen before, and I'm open to try some more.
In recent years, particularly in Santiago, you've seen an explosion of cuisine. And it's really fascinating to see traditional Chilean food presented in a, I don't want to say modern way, but updated way.
I love merquén because it was forgotten. The smoky and the spiciness of it, it's really a signature flavor. With just a sprinkle, you'll get out of it all the personality.
The foods in Chile are not screaming with spice. It's not that way with Chilean cuisine. It's the subtle nuances of the food. Being able to have the creativity and the aspect of that in each one of our restaurants in an identity that is not cookie cutter is what Omni is all about. We're about creating the local experiences and pairing the foods and wines that match that.
It's very culinary driven, it's very culinary forward. I'm excited for the next initiative. It keeps you on your toes. I mean, I don't know very many companies that send their chefs to the CIA to take classes and to let them create.
When you're not part of that culture, it might be really hard to get there. But he got the idea perfectly. So when I took the first bite, I was like, oh my God, this is Chile.
Views of Chile. City street, man on horseback, white church.
Actually, now in Chile, there's some kind of revolution going on. Now we are proud of what we have, and we are getting out there. We are ready to give you the taste of our culture. We are ready to invite you to our country.
Sun shining on a large vineyard, green fields and tree-covered mountains. Text: discover the wines and cuisine of Chile. Destination Chile flavors of the world. October 1st, 2015 through December 31st, 2015. Logos: Wines of Chile, the natural choice. Chile olive oil, truly extra virgin. Capel, Chile. Omni Hotels and Resorts. omnihotels.com/Chile.